Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, the TRX Gold channel with rapidly advancing projects in Tanzania. Joining us to discuss recent earnings, we obviously have Stephen, the Chief Executive Officer. First and foremost, welcome back.
Yeah, no, thank you. It's good to be here.
Yeah, I love getting you on and just kind of diving into some of these results. We were just discussing, obviously, a lot of the mining companies in Canada have been on halt thanks to the fires, but luckily being in Tanzania, you guys are kind of dodging that bullet there, and you're going to be on site, I heard, pretty soon. But first and foremost, on
Yeah.
those recent earnings, you did post revenues for Buckreef Gold of 9.3 million, recognizing gross profit margins of around 42%. Also, as your 1,000-ton per day mill seems to be running pretty efficiently there. You want to give us a bit of insight on that?
Yeah, so our 1,000 ton per day mill has been running since October. So this is the third quarter of results. Yeah, the Q3 is our wettest quarter. It rained this year actually 3 times the amount. So the earnings are still very healthy. The margins are still very healthy on a year-to-date basis. I think the margins are around 50%, and we continue to, see good profits and good production here in Q4 because we're about halfway through Q4 now. And as we had on our Q3 call yesterday, reiterated that we will hit our guidance of 20 to 25,000 ounces, as well as hitting our cash cost guidance of $750 to $850 an ounce. So all in all, everything is going really well from an operational perspective.
I definitely appreciate the insights on that. Do you want to talk about reinvesting a bit of the cash flow here? I know you mentioned some stuff on, the further growth of Buckreef as well.
Yeah, so the cash flows have been reinvested in Buckreef. We built new tailings facilities, built a road around the property in order to access the entire deposit of Buckreef Main. We've also brought in new generators, recently brought in new crushers, upgraded conveyors. The ball mill for the expansion to 2,000 tons per day is now shipped. So just a lot of money going right back into the business, as well as drilling and exploration. So that's what the cash flow is being used for. It's a neat little tiny business model with regards to operating and then reinvesting it right back into the business and growing.
Now, you kind of just briefed there on the exploration front. Do you want to give a little idea on what investors should focus on there?
Yeah, so we've had results out in Q3 around what we've seen around the property. What we're currently doing is we're looking at it, stepping back a little bit, and deciding now, and this is normal what you do in exploration, where we're going to go next. Well, what our focus really on is going to be on is mineable ounces. So there's gold all over this property, but what can you mine quicker? And that's going to be our goal. So you see that program start to ramp up again now in the next couple of months around, particularly around Eastern Porphyry and Anfield, as well as certain spots in the Buckreef Main Zone, which we think have a lot of potential to bring in mineable ounces.
Well, on that note, I definitely appreciate these brief insights, and I'll pass that question off to the viewers. We'd love to know what you think in that comment section below. And consider subscribing, because as news continues to come down the wire here, we're going to update you. But on that, as always, we look forward to catching you in the next one.